The announcement of Ellison Tommy Thompson from the Bahamas as the new CEO of the St. Kitts Tourism Authority, the SKTA, has been met with skepticism in some quarters. Some people believe a Kittitian should have been appointed to the role to replace Raquel Brown, a native of Jamaica who has been in the post for several years. But chairman of the board of the SKTA, Menon, explains that due to the sudden departure of Ms. Brown and the state of the tourism sector internationally, among other factors, it was imperative someone with the requisite experience and skills be appointed to the post.
The position of CEO is a very, very critical position. You need to have information and knowledge and experience on all source markets. You need to have relationships with airlines. You need to have logistical skills, PR skills, HR skills, team building skills. You need to have data skills, marketing skills, both traditional and digital. And given the technical nature of this position, it's been a very, very difficult and a very narrow sector of people that you're looking for that possess those skill sets. Overlay that with the timing and the need of the St. Kitts Tourism Authority at this point in time, we had two options to go by. Either we go out to market in a traditional advertising and recruitment process, which would take 3 to 6 months, or in the short term, we go and visit some headhunters and we ask them, okay, who in the industry at the moment are available, and how can we access them and interview them to fulfill the position that we have in St. Kitts.
Mr. Menon explained that Mr. Thompson was chosen from a group of available experienced persons within the tourism sector.
Kind of went through a number of headhunters. We had about 15 initial candidates that we looked at. We created a short list. We went to interview. We interviewed a number of people. And then we had Mr. Tommy Thompson, Ellison Thompson, you would have all seen, came out as a leading candidate. He was selected because not just of his skills and knowledge of the tourism industry in the Caribbean, but the level in which the Bahamas were operating at was the next level to where we're at. And we have to have the ambition as St. Kitts Tourism Authority not just to be the Caribbean's best, but to be the best internationally as well.
Meanwhile, the SKTA chairman noted that while it would be ideal to appoint a local person to the post, the succession plan internally needs more time to materialize.
We do have an internal succession plan in place. Ultimately, our goal is to have local qualified people who have the necessary accreditation, qualification, and experience to fulfill these positions. But as a board, we don't believe in throwing people in the deep end before they're ready. That succession plan takes a while to progress through. We're progressing through it, and we're about 70–80% there now. You've seen our Deputy CEO recently appointed, which I'm very, very pleased to announce, the first Deputy CEO locally. And we have with us today a product manager who's just been appointed as well, so congratulations to Golda Franks as well, which are successful parts of our succession plan and our growth and the growth and capacity within St. Kitts Tourism Authority. I just ask everyone to have some patience. These are very, very unusual times. We found a great solution we feel is going to work very well for us in the short term. And if you could provide your support both to the management staff of SKTA and the ministry, and continue providing those positive stories, I think we'll be in a much, much better position.
According to a press release on the St. Kitts Tourism Authority, Mr. Thompson served as Deputy Director General of the Bahamas Ministry of Tourism. Mr. Menon announced that Mrs. Melnesia Marshall was appointed Deputy CEO and Golda Franks as Product Manager. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.